What is motivation? People usually believe that motivation and success are completely same things. We try to find motivation on social media like Pinterest and Instagram. We watch a lot of videos of people who succeeded. We always try to find this sparkle in our hearts that can finally lead us to achieve our dreams. But unfortunately, when we finally make little steps in order to get something, we face things like failure, depression, and emotional breakdowns. And after them, we always blame motivation because we think that it doesn't work. So I've done a lot of research about my past experience, and now I can strongly confirm that I don't believe in motivation. It's like an emotion, a desire to act in the service of a goal. I truly think that motivation is like an inspiration because it really helps you in the beginning of your path. For example, if you really want to learn a new language, let's say French, you look at all these pictures of Paris, you watch tons of videos from people who speak French fluently, you start listening to French music, and etc. These things really give you so much motivation to finally make these little steps in order to achieve your results. You get rid of laziness, all this stuff that can waste your time and energy. You are really focused on your dream and you think that this feeling will last forever. But no. The main problem with motivation is that we rely on it too much. As I said, it helps you only in the beginning, because once you finally make progress, you understand how hard it is to achieve your goals, and that getting your life look like on Pinterest is not that enjoyable and easy as it might look. Eventually, after 1 week, maybe a month, motivation is gone and you start losing this belief in yourself. The laziness comes back, your plans are getting ruined, you think that your goals are not that special and interesting anymore, and in the end of the day, you feel guilty, stressed, and miserable. Actually, this story is very similar to mine, because once the idea of studying abroad first came into my mind, I started following all these influences. I started looking at all these pictures and videos of people who study abroad. I downloaded a lot of materials and apps in order to improve my English and created a very big timetable that can make my dream come true. But the next day, once I started doing research about how to actually get into university abroad, I realized that it was very difficult and looked impossible to achieve. I lost motivation and belief in myself, and all these materials and apps were left as just seen. Thinking that it was still not going to work for me, I started procrastinating a lot and just left my dream in the past. However, after some time, actually 6 months, I took a risk to start everything over again because I didn't want my dream to remain just as a dream. But at that moment, I decided to play this game by using different rules. So how can you achieve your dreams if motivation doesn't work? The first thing that you have to do is to build discipline. Always remember that energy comes from action. Even if you don't feel motivated, if you feel like not doing anything, just get up from the bed and start working. For example, if you want to read a book, if you need to do it until tomorrow, for example, you have an assignment or something else, if you feel like not doing it, if you feel lazy, just get up from the bed and without any thoughts, take the book and read it. I promise you, if you turn off all your emotions, all this bad thoughts in your head, you will achieve greater results than with motivation. Because it was my mistake. A few years ago, I used to always say that I don't have motivation to do something. I was like, I will not go to school, I will not do my homework because I feel unmotivated. Once I do something for my motivation, I will start doing it. And honestly, it didn't help me at all, because this way I started procrastinating a lot. I started feeling more lazy and guilty because I didn't do anything in order to achieve my goal. Once I stopped relying on motivation and started building my discipline, I achieved greater results in life. So always think with your head. Never ever believe your thoughts, your emotions. Just straight away take actions and start building your discipline. So next step that is also very important, you have to rely only on yourself. I kind of spoke about this rule in my last video. I said that you need to stop making yourself a victim all the time. But the thing is, always victimizing yourself not only affecting your mental health but also your productive routine. What do I mean by that? If you always rely on the weather, for example, the weather was not that nice today, that's why I didn't do any sports. If you rely on your parents, like my parents were not in the mood, that's why I didn't do my homework. You have to stop making excuses for yourself, and in order to do it, you have to rely only on yourself. Because comparing yourself to others will not get you anything, especially if you're comparing yourself to someone who already succeeded in something, like you only starting and this person already succeeded and made great results. If you do it, it will only bring you a lot of stress and sadness into your life. So stop comparing yourself to others. Always rely on yourself and stop making these excuses. Set realistic goals. When we feel motivated, we think that we can achieve everything in a little amount of time. That's why we set up a very nice and big timetable. We create unrealistic expectations from ourselves. This is the main reason why we start procrastinating and give up our dreams. So you have to create a realistic timetable that will not affect your life in any way. Like it will not affect your studies, it will not affect your work. You have to create a balance between work, hobbies, and your personal life. You also need to trust the process, because as I said in my last video, if you constantly checking your results, if you check your changes every minute, every day, it won't give you anything. It will actually bring you a lot of stress, because you think that your work is not working and you'll never make it come true. So instead of always focusing on your results, focus on the progress, focus on process. Even if you read 10 pages of your book, or even if you memorize 5 or 10 words in one day, it's okay. Step by step, you'll achieve your results. If it was that easy to get something, everyone would succeed in that field. So as I said, motivation is very helpful at the beginning of your path. It helps you to always remember why you started. It creates a perfect picture of your future. So don't underestimate motivation. You just need to take actions. Always put discipline over motivation, because motivation will not last forever, but discipline will. I hope that this video helped you guys, and if you liked it, please subscribe and click the like button, because this way more people will watch it and more people will get help. So thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye.